The Friendship War, Chapter 15, Long Distance. This is a conversation through text message with Grace and her grandfather. Sunday, 7:47 p.m. You there, Grandpa? Yep. How are you? Good. You? All good here. Picked the last of the tomatoes all afternoon. Sitting down now. Feels great. So I've got a question about buttons. What a surprise. Shoot. Do you think Grandma kept any buttons around the house? You still have some of her stuff, right? Grandpa? Sorry. Yes, I still have all her things. Maybe in her upstairs sitting room. Haven't been in there for quite some time. Oh, well, never mind. I've got plenty of buttons. I took a picture last week of the ones we have here in our house, and then yesterday I went with this boy named Hank to a thrift shop, and we found a huge tin of buttons all the way from one family over a long time. So I'm kind of interested in comparing. Here's a pic. I took of Hamlin's family buttons. And here's about the bunch from the thrift store. Interesting, huh? Very. Sort of like little graveyards. When a button drops off, you pop it into the graveyard. That's way too gloomy, Grandpa. But yeah, I get that. Still, I just call each group a collection. Collection. Final resting place, graveyard, pretty much all the same. Just being accurate, Gracie. But mostly gloomy and sad. I can hear your voice when we text. You know that, right? Maybe let's call them time capsules. I like that. A family buttons time capsule. Yes, much nicer. This Hank fellow, would I approve? Definitely. Dad even likes him. That's quite impressive. Details, if you don't mind. You remember Ellie, right? Of course. The unforgettable Miss Emerson. Well, we're not best friends anymore, or even really friends at all. And Hank used to be on her approved list, but then he totally ditched her and stuck with me instead. And that's about all there is to it. I like him already. He's really smart, collects butterflies and moths, and now buttons. Diving deep. 14 monarch butterflies passed through our garden 3 days after you left, going to Mexico, and it'll take them 2 or 3 generations to even get there. Always so amazing. Your grandmother planted those 4 purple butterfly bushes along the garden fence, remember? The monarchs and the swallowtails can't resist the blooms. Such a treat, even now. I hear your voice again, Grandpa. Sorry you still miss her so much. Me too. Yes, you too. I'm glad my neighbors don't live close because they'd hear me talking to her now and then. And the way you hear my voice when we text, I can hear hers too. And guess what? She tells me the same things you do. Stop being sad, keep being grateful, and that self-pity nonsense, knock it off. I can hear you saying that too, Grandpa. But things are better. The old mill building is just what I need right now. I've got my first big meetings with contractors coming up this week, and I can't wait to send you the specs for the solar panels I'm installing on the roof. Wonderful progress. And not as much time to be sad. I'm so glad. I love that place. You know what that building was like before you got a hold of it? What? A graveyard. Good one. You got me back. About, how about your week? Big stuff coming there, project reports, holding hands with Hank. So funny, Grandpa. No, nothing much coming this week, except this buttons thing. It's turned into a huge fad at school. Totally goofy, and I have no idea where it's all going. Wherever it goes, I have this hunch you'll be right in the middle of it. Take good notes and keep me in the loop. Is your giant cache of buttons still a secret? You, me, Mom, Dad, Ben. That's it. I won't tell a soul. Good. I love you, Grandpa. I love you too, Gracie. Have a happy night. And you take good notes too. And keep me in the loop about our mill building, okay? Will do. I promise. Good night. Night. Yeah.